friends, it's Steph. So I thought I would go over a little bit about how I plan out my next builds. As you know, my big one coming up is going to be I Love Lucy's apartment. Now, I Love Lucy, they lived in two apartments. The first apartment was the small apartment with a brick accent wall. The one I'm going to do is the second apartment that they lived in that actually had the extra bedroom after they had little Ricky. So, I don't know why I chose that one. I just like the big window in the back in the living room, so I thought that one would be a better one for me to try. Let me see if I can get that glare off of there. Sorry about that. But I did want to say before I start, if you watched my other video, you know I got this door from Temu. So I've been thinking about it, and I thought, what if I took this off of this trim and just used the door and took the knob off? Because look, here is the kitchen door that's going into from the living room to the kitchen on Lucy. And so I think this door might be perfect for that. So I might have found a use for it after all, even though I wasn't very happy with it. So now I might be able to use it anyways. So just an idea. We'll see if it works or not. So what I did is I went online and I searched for pictures of Lucy's apartment. As you can see, this is the living room. I will not lie, this couch scares me just a little bit, but I'm going to figure that out. I had been looking for one of these desks to purchase. I have not found one, but I may still look for one. If not, that will definitely be one that I build. You can see there's a lot of accents on the walls and the doors in their apartment. So this is going to be a pretty major undertaking for me. This color picture, I guess I should say, this is the I Love Lucy Museum. I do need to look up where this is. If you know, let me know in the comments, because I definitely would love to visit it if it's a place that can be visited. So I'm not sure, again, because if you've ever looked at the colorized versions of Lucy, the living room was blue. So I'm trying to decide if I go for a muted tone or if I go for the blue. I will tell you too that when they filmed black and white shows, and this is the black and white picture of it, they actually, things didn't always match. They used whatever colors would look best and contrast best on film. So, I don't know that we'll ever really know what color everything was. This is just a picture of the kitchen up close. This little thing, if any of you guys remember, my great-grandmother had one of these in her kitchen, and I always loved it. I probably am going to make that like out of polymer clay. You can also hire people to do 3D stuff for you. I think that would be really cool. Here's a color picture of the kitchen. The way that I know that this is the second kitchen is because in the first kitchen there was a wall over here that Lucy had things hanging on. So, but you can see there's a mixer in the background. I plan on doing that. These little canisters that she has that are square, I'm going to build those out of little wood pieces. The kitchen cabinets, everything, they're pretty straightforward. That should not be difficult. The refrigerator is making me a little nervous as well. Here is the living room. Now, I'm going to tell you, I just took a screenshot the other day of the fireplace. It does not look like this in the show. I'll try to pull up the picture on my phone and show you the difference in it. I won't be putting the TV in there or anything, just this part of the living room. And I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do right here yet, because I'm not doing their bedroom. I'm just doing the living room and kitchen. So I haven't quite figured out how that's going to look in the build. Here's a picture of the window, and again with the piano underneath the window that they had. There's a closet, and you see all of the wood accents going up to the ceiling. Here's just another picture of the cabinets, and you can tell that from the museum and to the show, things look a little bit different. So I'm just going to take a little artistic freedom on that and do what I want, because you see on these cabinets, there's accents. On these in the thing, there's not, well, I guess there is, but they're all painted one solid color. So maybe that's why it doesn't show up so much. But there's another picture, a good angle of the kitchen. Another angle of the kitchen with the back door, the window, stove, and everything. So I have other pictures that I've saved. I follow an I Love Lucy page on Facebook. And so I screenshot things sometimes because I like how they look, or they give me a good angle of things. Now, another thing that I did was, I've talked about Bentley House Minis before. Well, Aira has a whole website where she sells amazing room boxes and furniture kits and stuff. Well, she also has this dollhouse workbook. So I thought, why not do this? This will help me just to plan everything out so I can kind of keep organized and keep up with what I'm doing and what I want to do. And it just is a good little bit of information. You don't have to use all of it. I can't remember. I think it was $15 and then you download it. I cannot 100% remember. But she does a lot. Like, she's done a Beetlejuice house. She's done the Addams Family house. She also has a big one, the Captain's Quarters. And hers have been on shows in museums and stuff. Amazing work that she's done. So, I thought I would try this out. I haven't hole punched it yet to put it into my notebook. And I'll also put the Lucy pictures in here. Now, I've also done the same bit of information. I have not printed my pictures out yet, but that I have done for my general store. And I'll show you. Let me go to my Temu and find my general store. I love Pinterest, y'all. Did I say Temu? I meant to say Pinterest. I love Pinterest. It is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. If I had to get rid of all of social media and everything, I would just want to keep Pinterest. I have ideas for miniatures. I have a whole miniature thing. And so then here we go. This is my mini general store. And what I've done is I've just come in. Let me see if y'all can see that. Sorry, it's kind of hard on my phone. But just the looks about them. Look at all those candies. Doesn't that look just wonderful? Here's some really old pictures. Just to kind of help me get an idea of what I want in there. Wood burning stove. Now, what I'm going to do, I am going to do the flooring with either coffee stirrers or popsicle sticks, because most everything was wood in these little stores. They had dry goods and just a variety of fabrics and different things. And I guess depending upon where you were would depend on what other things that you had in there. But what I'll do is I will print some of those pictures off that I think will be the best fit for what I want to accomplish in that build. And I still haven't decided if I'm going to do the cardboard or if I'm going to use the wooden room box that I have. Now, talking about a room box, anything can be a room box. Let me show you. So I have this. I got this box. Sorry, it's hard to see it the way my camera angle is. Let me see. I got this room box from Dollar General. It's just a little wooden box. Has a drawer with it. And the drawer is functioning, although it doesn't want to, it's hard to open with one hand. But I have one to be a classroom, and then I have one to be a little sewing studio. But I haven't finished those quite yet. These were not meant to be doll houses, but obviously it's just a perfect little room box. You can make it as big or intricate as you want to. So I'm going to use that. And then I also have a box that I saved. I haven't quite decided what to do with it yet, but it's just a wooden, you know, a treat box. A friend of mine gave me treats in it. I haven't wiped it out yet, but it's just a nice cardboard box. It's very sturdy, and I'll probably do something Christmassy in it. I just think it's a pretty box, and once I clean it up, I can do just anything, a little Christmas scene in there, and then it'll be pretty to set on the mantle during Christmas time. So anything, guys, can be a room box. You can build into anything. You're only limited by your imagination. So there's some ideas on research. So if you want to do, like, say, a lot of people like Friends. I am in the category of I've never seen Friends, so yeah, I guess I'm missing out on something. But a lot of people build Monica's apartment or the cafe where they spent a lot of time. There are some people that have built out Sheldon's apartment in The Big Bang Theory. So I mean, you're only limited by your imagination, especially if you like certain television programs or sitcoms, and it's an iconic one like Monica's Apartment. I mean, even though I've never seen the show, I always recognize Monica's Apartment. So, you're only limited, again, by your imagination. So think of what you want to do, find something to build it in. It does not have to cost a ton of money. Like I said, you can just build a cardboard box to do it. You could cut 3 sides off of a cardboard box you already have, and you've got a room box. You cover everything with scrapbook paper, a wooden floor, or whatever kind of floor. You can use scrapbook paper for that as well. But yeah, just go with it and get started. I hope you have fun. I hope this video was informative for you, and that it's helpful. And I will see you in the next one with another Temu haul. Thanks, guys.